Hello everyone, welcome to the video. Now in this video I'm going to show you how to be number one on the scoreboard with 10 kills or less. Now what you're going to see here is something quite amazing. You're going to see a player who had 55 kills. I got 10 kills and my score was better than his. Either way, you're going to be amazed by the healing here. So what's this video about? I'm doing this video to show the young players, the young medics, exactly what a good medic can do in proper circumstances. Now what you're seeing here is a usual medic gameplay, at least it's usual for me. Now as a medic you need to distribute health packs and stuff like that. Don't bother yourself with kills because you're not gonna get a lot of them, that's just normal. And this is the way it works. Now the first footage that I have here is from the very open map on the Wake Island, and this thing is really what I wanted to show you. Now the first guy here has 61 kill. It's just, you know, amazing, and you can see the chat reactions here from my players. Now healing here is really what's most important. Now revives are important because in matches, in modes like TDM, every life matters. And what people seem to ignore for most part is the part that medic has. Very often in other team chat, you can, when they lose like 53-0, they all wonder like, how did this happen? We have a lot of kills, what just happened? Nobody seems to appreciate, or nobody just knows what medic can do, and these people are not low levels, they are high level players. I mean, they are like level 50, level 60, you know, they should know better. But since most of them go into assault or some other, you know, house breaking class with huge guns, nobody seems to go into the medic waters, and I can understand why. In Battlefield you had, in Battlefield 1, medics had a little more power, they got a little more, they were just better hidden in the game, they could heal normally. In Battlefield 5 it's different, you can be tagged with a sniper even through smoke, and that's one of the things that suck about this game. That's why Battlefield 5 gives more credit, more XP points for medics, because it's just so hard to be a medic in this game. Now, this is still no reason not to play the game mode, because the game works just fine. If you know how to hide yourself, it'll be a cakewalk for anyone. Now, I do get killed through smoke, I'm not gonna lie to you, it happens a lot, but certainly not a lot to just quit it, because if you quit it, you can win. Now, this is the game that I wanted to show you, the one on Solomon Islands. This game was really intense because both team had very decent medics, and both team had like a really decent killers and everything. And it's hard because in you know, in good teams like these two, there's always going to be like a power vacuum, because the opposing team, as much as I understand, they don't have medics, or they don't have good ones anyway. You're going to see a reaction in the chat from some guy who just yells medics, and it's pretty interesting to see just how medics influence the game. Okay, they're like these silent people who don't kill, nobody sees them in the scoreboard, they don't show up anywhere, and yet they influence the game so much that nobody notices. This is part of the reason that you should at least try to be a medic, because medics are what I call the spies, the people who work in the shadows. Their work is rarely recognized, and the only thing that you will know about them is if they're somewhere at the top of the scoreboard, top of the leaderboards, and pretty often I am somewhere in the top, simply because I heal. And you know, young players often wonder, wow, this dude, 9 kills, he's at the top, and there are people who have like 30-40 kills and they're below me. So that is sort of interesting for them to see, and I always try to explain how did this happen, why this happens, and nobody believes that medics can you know, achieve such high score with so many low kills, but obviously it does happen. So, here I am on the Solomon Islands. And of course, I'm throwing a lot of med packs to my crew. I'm healing all the down idiots. Look at this guy. He did this first. His friend just ignored him, so I have to heal him. And this is where I get wrecked by Mr. Hooligan. That's how I call him in the game. And, okay, so healing continues. You're going to see some really hard heals here with no smokes, with no tools, with no nothing. It's very hard to heal in this map because snipers are just surrounded you. You cannot move, you cannot do pretty much anything. Now look at the score. We are still even. With all my heals, with all the good things that I managed to do, we are still mostly, you know, the same score. It's still neck and neck, as it were. Now, there are 3 people here that need my help. Now look at this shit. It's unbelievable. So many down players, so many heals distributed. And what happens, I get invited to a squad and I just cannot move. Now this is where I get nailed from some dude. So I just say in the chat, no time, people dying. So I just continue, you know, look at this. I mean, look how many down players there are. This is just incredible. You can't work under these conditions, honestly. I keep saying that in chat. Nobody believes me that it's hard to be a medic. People are like, what's there to think about? You just go around, you heal people. Yeah, like, yeah, right. So this is basically one of my typical gameplay. This is how I usually play. I don't record much of my medic material because I don't know. It doesn't seem to be popular among the crowd. I don't know why. But to me, really, this is interesting. So I hope someone else will find it interesting. Being a medic is really just a low-key career. You work, like I said, in the shadows. Nobody knows until the match is over how the whole thing works. Okay, do I get killed here? I think I do. No? Okay, so it's the next one. There's a clip by the water, how I died. Now this is one of those dangerous things that I often do. I heal people with absolutely no cover, and this is what often gets me killed. But you have to do it because, like I said, no one else will. Now look at the score here. Now the score is a little bit more pronounced. We are leading by 10 points. That is by no means a lot, but it's better than it was before, right? Oh, this is where I get killed. Nice. So, as you can see, we are creating more and more higher gap. Look at this, medics. This dude just yelled in chat. I believe there were no medics in the red team, or just not good ones. Or maybe he was just yelling at me. I noticed sometimes these opposing players, they lie in there waiting for a revive, and then I come in and I heal all my players, and they just yell, "Oh, you little, you know, stop healing," and stuff like that. But it's important to see here how the medic role is being played professionally. This is the way you do it. I mean, it's the way I do it, and there are only very few people that I can say they are in the same league with me as medics. And obviously, not everyone wants to be a medic the whole time. I sometimes switch. Sometimes go something else, maybe sniper, just to see how bad I suck. Or assault class if I want to break down houses, if I'm playing conquest or something, some higher mode. But I like TDM because to me it's the most honest mode in the game. Everyone knows what they're supposed to do. People follow the only objective there is, just kill everything that moves. It cannot be simpler than that. When I play conquest or breakthrough or big modes, often players, they just don't know what they're doing. They don't know where to go, what to do, what objective to complete, you know. This is why I play TDM, because it's so easy to understand what you're supposed to do. Just go around, kill everything. That's all you have to do. And since it's so simple, oh, look at this kill. Since it's so simple, I just decided to, you know, do it, because, you know, why not? And this is the way the video mostly ends. I'm going to show you here a couple of still quite good heals, and look at this, my entire squad, well, almost my entire squad got nailed here by unsuspecting snipers. and I have to heal their asses too. Now I'm still not number one in the scoreboard. My friend is still kicking my ass here, Mr. I am better. That's his name, by the way. I am better. That's how he calls himself, and he comes from this insane clan. I think they're from Germany or somewhere. Just those guys are simply insane. If you ever come across them, just run. That's my advice to you. Just run. If there's more than one per match, if there's like 2 or 3 of them, I guarantee you're gonna lose because you don't have medics. So that's why I always say, if you don't have medics in your team, you might as well give up. Now here's one of the hardest heals. I have no smokes, I have nothing, and there are 3 people lying on the ground. So luckily there was one dude here who is as insane as me, who helped me, and this is how we win the match. So that is, I believe, all I have to show you for today. One more dude here is going to die by his own nade. There you go. Well, boys, thank you for watching. You will see on the end how to own. Look at this, top of the scoreboard, and this is basically it. Thank you, boys, for watching. It's been fun, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Please don't forget to subscribe to the video, and you will see new updates, new things added almost every week. So see you boys all later.